Hello everybody, welcome to another lesson with Rick. Now we are going to talk about the present perfect with since and for. Look at the picture. The man says, I've been waiting for this bus for a long time. Here we are connecting the past to the present using for to show how long the present condition has lasted. So let's start with forms. Then we are going to continue with the explanations. In order to make present perfect affirmative statements, we have to write first the subject plus the auxiliary have plus the past participle plus the complement with since or for. Examples: I have been married since July. You have written since July. He has lived here for a long time. To make present perfect negative statements, we have to write first the subject plus have plus not plus past participle plus the complement with since or for. Examples: I have not been married since July. They have not written since July. He has not lived here for a long time. She has not written since July. You can use the contracted form over here. Instead of saying have not, you can say haven't. Instead of has not, you can say hasn't. Instead of she has, you can say she's. Instead of he has, his. Instead of it has, its. To make present perfect yes/no questions, we have to write first the auxiliary have plus subject plus past participle plus complement with since or for plus question mark. Examples: have you been married since July? Have they been married since July? Has she written since July? Has he lived here for a long time? The affirmative short answers are yes, they have. Yes, he has. The negative short answers are no, they haven't. No, she hasn't. For information questions, we just add a WH word before the question, plus the auxiliary have, plus subject, plus past participle, plus complement with since or for, plus question mark. Examples: why have you been alone for a long time? Why has she been alone for a long time? Let's continue with the explanations. Number 1. Use the present perfect with since or for to talk about something that began in the past and continues into the present and may continue into the future. Examples:
I have been an English teacher since 2012. I have been an English teacher for years.
It means that I began my career years ago and I'm still a teacher. Number 2. Use the present perfect with since plus point in the time. For example, since 5 o'clock, since Monday, since 1994, in order to show when something started. For example,
I've known Sylvia since 2003. She has earned millions of dollars since 1995. I have taught English since 2012.
Number 3. Since can also introduce a time clause. When the action in the time clause ended in the past, use the simple past tense. For example,
Leo has loved sports since he was a child. He has won many basketball tournaments since he moved from Chicago.
When the action in the simple clause began in the past but continues in the present, use the present perfect. For example,
he has become extremely successful since he has been in California.
Number 4. Use the present perfect with for plus length of time, like for 10 minutes, for 2 weeks, for years, for a long time, to show how long a present condition has lasted. For example,
Leo's father has been his coach for many years. Alice has been married for 3 months. We have taught at this school for a long time.
Number 5. Phrases that we use with for are: for 20 minutes, for 3 days, for 6 months, for 4 years, for 2 centuries, for a long time, forever. The phrases we can use with since are: since 9 a.m., since Monday, since January, since 1997, since 1500, since I left school, since the beginning of the time. And don't forget, we can use for with all tenses, but we have to use since with perfect tenses only. Examples:
Leo's father has been his coach for a long time. Leo's father has been his coach since 2010.
Let's practice. Choose the correct option. I haven't heard from him 5 years. Option A, before, B, from, C, for, D, since. C is the correct option, for, because for goes with a period of time, for 5 years. Next, choose the correct option. He hasn't been in jail that time. Option A, for, B, unless, C, since, D, if. Yes, C is the correct option, since, because we use unless and if clause for a period of time, and since for a point in time, in this case, that time. And finally, find the mistake. Richard has been driving since 10 years. Where is the mistake? On letter A, B, C, or D? Yes, the mistake is on letter D, because it should be for. For goes with period of time, in this case, for 10 years. Thank you very much for watching this lesson, and I will see you again soon.